Hello, this is Mike, NoStressMike.com. I want to talk a little bit about respect, and it's it's funny. Uh, One thing, I'll tell you what. Something happened. And it happened to me over the weekend here, uh, and it just brought to my attention. Um, there's a lot of people I respect, and it's funny because it has nothing to do with male or female or their ages or their colors or their, their cultures or nothing. It's just some people are just worth respecting, and it was funny because it was a young man that I really, really respected. And he has done, I thought, has done well. And we're not real close. And because that doesn't mean anything either, you know. So, but I still, you know, I respected him, and I thought, you know. And it's always good when somebody pats you on the back. And that's what I thought I was going to do. I was going to pat him on the back, you know, let him know how proud I was of him and how he's done well with his life. He's on the right track. He's going good. And it's funny because you know, like I say, I'm not into money. I'm into gold and silver. And so I was going to give him some gold. Because one thing, well, he was smart enough. I don't like giving gold and silver, just giving it outright. Because most people are not smart enough. And they tend to want to sell it. Oh look, I got money, and then they sell it. You know, they're so focused on greed and money that they really don't understand gold and silver. But this guy was pretty intelligent, and I thought it was really intelligent. And so I told him, I said. And I said, how long are you going to be here? And he said, I'll be here over the weekend. I said, okay, I need to talk to you. Sometime or another, I need to talk to you before you leave. He says, okay. He speaks English too, so. And then, and it was so funny because now he left. And it was funny because not one thing, when he leaves like that without saying anything, and he had the whole weekend, and I told him I need to talk to him, just take a few minutes, and he didn't respond. Okay, what that did, for me, I lost respect in him. Oh man, that's a sad thing. He should know better. His culture knows. I'm an elder, right there. That means something. He knows me personally. He knows. He knows I'm not the normal kind of guy that he sees around here. It was a chance we could have networked really, really well. That's what I was going to do. That's what the goal was, kind of a bribe, kind of thing. But like I say, I know this young man is going to be successful in life, and I just want to make sure he stays good. And so, but when he did that, I lost respect in him. Now I know, for him, he don't give a shit about what the hell the old man's got to say. That's what it comes out. And what goes on in his life from now on won't change by talking to me or not talking to me. Nothing's going to change. Maybe. Hopefully, our paths will never cross in the way of trust. And it was something that simple that could completely change his life. For me, it's not going to change my life any at all. And we've talked about this before on other videos about how you don't trust. You know, it's hard to trust people and stuff like that. This is what I was trying to do: gain a certain amount of trust, and one step at a time. Networking. We're just, even though I know him and all this kind of stuff, now he's grown up, and now I can talk to him man to man. In which before, it was just, he just heard stories of me, and he could see that I was different, but he never really thought that much of it. But I thought he was smart enough to realize when you're young, you need all the friends you can get. And like I say now, I don't have any money, so people don't become my friends for money. Money's not a motivation to be a friend of mine. And so, but I think that's what it was. Because I'm not known for having money. Even in the States, nobody knows me as a rich guy. And I'm not a rich guy. Like I say, I don't have any money. And seeing that they don't know what gold and silver is and they don't understand it, they don't realize I've got worth. To especially young people, worth is stuff. Young people say, well, look, he's got a new car, he's got fancy clothes, he's got all this kind of stuff. He's got worth. That's what they see worth at. They don't see that somebody's making payments. Somebody's got, those are all liabilities. You know what I mean? Now, some people have they pay for cash or all that stuff. No, that could be worth, but most don't. And so, seeing I don't have nothing, it means I must not have anything. So, that's why I've lost respect. It looks to me, and I'm sure I could be wrong. I'm not wrong that he didn't talk to me. That part I'm not wrong on. He had the whole weekend. He could have got away for a few minutes. So that's no problem. But the problem is, why did he not make the time? I mentioned on another video, if you don't ask the question, I'm assuming that you already know the answer. Okay, so if he didn't respond to my request, I'm assuming he's got an answer, a reason that justifies not wasting his time with an old fart like me. But what it is, respect is done many ways. And I say, when you stop and let the old people walk across the road, or I say been known to stop and, I know I've been known to run across the street and get some old person to help them across the street. So, you know what I mean? And these are ways you show respect. And you may not get credit for it, but you don't. If you need to get credit to show respect, it's not respect. Respect is something you do because you know it's the right thing to do. This is Mike, NoStressMike.com.